class. Happy Thursday. It is time for our science lesson. And today we're going to continue with our lessons on plants. And I know we did parts of a plant on Tuesday. And so today we're actually going to do the plant life cycle. But we're going to start with something super duper fun. I miss guided reading with you guys so much, and I'm going to start adding some of these little guided reading lessons in to different lessons that I do, and then I will transition, if this continues, into doing more specific guided reading lessons that are deep into some of our strategies and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and start today. We're going to, in fact, a lot of us have already read this book in guided reading, but I wanted to reread it, and if you haven't, then you'll get to do it with me today. Okay, so I'm going to scooch our book up here. We're going to start with this guided reading book called Grow, Seed, Grow. And in this book, there are a lot of vowel pairs, okay? And so we're going to talk about first those vowel pairs, because I know the rule is when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. And then there are also some exceptions, okay? We learn our hunks and chunks, right? And so I'm going to start with these vowel pairs that follow the rule. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, okay? And so let's take a look at this pair up here. And this is one of our hunks and chunks, the double E. So there's two E's side by side. So when you see the double E, you say E, E, it's the bumblebee party, right? So we know that vowel pair says E. And I know that because when two vowels are next to each other, the first one says its name and the second one doesn't say anything at all. So this one says E and this one is quiet. So EE says E. Same thing with EA. The E says its own name and the A doesn't say anything. Okay, you take the scaredy cat E, you take the scaredy cat A. When you put them together, what do they say? E! Good job. And then AI. So when you see AI together, these are two vowels. When they're side by side, the first one says its name and the second one doesn't say anything. So this pair says A, right? Now, we have this guy, and he does not follow the rules. But the good thing is, guys, we know what O says, right? O, O, ooh, O, O, ooh. But it also could say, right? Like in book and hook. So we know O. So let's go ahead, let's read Grow, Seed, Grow. And this is by Lisa Trumbauer. I'm going to zoom in a smidge once we get going so we can really see these. Perfect. Scooch that up a little bit more. Now this is the title page, Grow, Seed, Grow. And it looks like this little girl is selecting seed packets at the store. What will grow from a little seed? I want you to try to read it now. Good job. And remember, one of our strategies is to look at the picture and get our mouth ready so that usually if we put those two things together, it will tell us what the word is. Plant it. And, what could that word say? He has water. And water it, then wait. Oh, hey, look, there's our vowel pair, AI. Wait. And see. Go ahead and read that again for me. Nice job. First, hey, that was our sight word list 11. That's one of our words. First, a root, Oh, that's a picture of a root coming out of the seed. So first a root comes out, you guys. Then a, SH says sh, so shoot, shoot. Then a shoot. So the shoot must be what comes out of the ground. It shoots out of the ground like that. Leaves come next. And now a flower. That's what grew from a little seed. That's one of my favorite books, you guys. Did you guys know that? I think some of you did because we read it quite a bit. I love that book. Next, I want you to go ahead and grab your science book because we're going to go into our science book and we're going to go to page 57 in your science book. Okay, if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it and get your science book and turn to page 57. This page is titled Plants Grow and Change. Now, we're going to start with the seed. And then just like we saw in the book, a seed sprouts. Then it becomes a seedling. Then it turns into an adult plant and has a flower. And look, the flower is where the seeds come from. And it goes around and around. This is called a life cycle. It repeats over and over again. Excellent. All right, go ahead and turn the page to page 58. And remember, at any point, if you need me to slow down, you could just pause me. You're in control. All right, my friends, we're on page 58. Let's read this page together. First, I'm going to look at the pictures and I'm going to read the captions. So this is a seed. Hey, it looks like an acorn. An acorn is a seed. So this is a seed. And then look, it sprouts out of the seed. Do you see? Let me zoom in a little bit on that. That's really cool. Right out of that acorn comes a little sprout. Neat. And then it becomes a seedling. A seedling. So let me read. A plant has a life cycle. A plant changes as it grows. Now, it wants us on this page down here, it says circle the seed. So with your crayon or pencil, I want you to circle the seed. And I think I'm going to pick a different, because there's blue on here already. So I'm going to circle the seed. So here I go. I'm circling the seed. There. I did it. Let's go ahead and let's turn to page 59. 59. Now, look, it wants us, oh, you know what I can do? If I had a book that looked like yours, I took mine apart though. So it looks like that. It makes it straight across. So you have the seedling, and then the seedling turns into a young tree. And then the young tree turns into an adult tree. So it wants us to draw a young tree, you guys. Well, a young tree must be smaller, kind of like us, right? Young kids are smaller than adults. So let me get my brown and my green because it's got to be a young version of that tree. And so I'm going to start with the ground here, make some dirt. Oops. It's gonna need some soil, right? And then out of the soil, I'm gonna draw let's see, I'll draw the trunk. but it's gonna be a skinny trunk. It's not gonna be a fat trunk because it's a young tree. And then I'm gonna draw some branches, but not that many branches because it's still young. And then I'm gonna draw some leaves on it because young trees also have leaves, but not as many. And I like to usually just do like little squiggles for leaves. Maybe I'll fill in the top a wee bit more. There is my young tree. So it's a little skinnier, not as bushy. And then I'm not gonna put any acorns because I'll tell you, the acorns do not come until the oak tree is an adult. All right, so go ahead, make sure that you have your young tree drawn. It's not a big giant tree because it's not an adult yet. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video, but if you're ready, let's turn the page to page 60. And now you guys are going to work on this page independently, and this is the page that you're gonna snap a picture of and upload into Edsby under today's science assignment, okay, friends? And so it says, circle the sprout. You're gonna circle the sprout and draw a line under the adult tree. So here's what I wanna do. I wanna go back, I'm gonna go back to this page, okay, because it gives you seed, sprout, seedling, right? And it even shows you here on this page, seed, sprout, seedling, adult plant. Okay, so on this page, it wants you to circle the sprout. So which one of these is the sprout? And then you're gonna underline the adult tree. Okay, when you're done with that, you will snap a picture, upload it to Edsby for today's science assignment. I really hope you enjoyed our science / guided reading today. All right, and I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and I hope to see you at tomorrow's live lesson at 9 o'clock on Friday. Have a great day. I wish you well. I love you. I miss you, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.